Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to Disco Elysium, the Forbidden Playthrough, episode 12. Yep, alright, I've made so many of those now. But okay, last time we won the sandwich. We have the sandwich right here. Hell yeah, big win for me. And we're on our second day. So let's keep going here and speaking to people that we can find. Okay, we've talked to these guys, it's fine. Let's explore some more. What is this? Enormous walls, worthy of a real man. Maybe I can throw this one in the water. Alright, let's talk to this lady here. Hello. You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. No ceremonies, just say hello. A good one. Yeah, we cannot talk to women, so let's just be awkward. Hello.
Hello?
She nods, her attention fully focused on reading. Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She looks up briefly.
If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Exactly, what the fuck is that? Shouldn't you be a working class woman? Oh, shouldn't a working class woman be working?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Right. Good. Good. Phenomenal. I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Okay.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
Oh, he points to his sleeve. Okay, right. Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
She tries hard to focus on the book stand. Maybe your husband is missing?
My husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
So what I'm hearing is you don't really know where your husband is.
Yes, but I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
She looks around and takes a deep breath, a little annoyed. Wouldn't you like to know where he is?
No.
She looks you straight into the eye. Her right foot is tapping nervously. Why are you so nervous, huh? What are you hiding? I can totally help you find your missing husband. Yeah,
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband.
sure.
It's got to be something else then. Why else would you be asking her if it wasn't?
Right, that's ironclad logic. Maybe your children are missing.
No, absolutely not.
Her words come out quick as gunshots. Okay, so where are they then?
Are you a policeman or a nanny?
She's definitely disturbed by now. I police whatever I want. Woman, where are they?
They are not missing, sir.
Okay.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance.
They're at home, right? Smoking cigarettes. Or crack.
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Shamrock. There's nothing to worry about.
Sure.
They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. Tell me, how old are they?
My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them.
And can you describe me their appearance? Any features that stand out? Something to make identifying a little easier?
Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing? That they're in Shamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party?
Okay.
Did someone say party? You could use a party. Hunt it down.
It's for the investigation. I'm trying to be professional here.
There is no investigation here. I can tell you that.
She picks up a book and tries to concentrate. A flock of seabirds passes by.
Okay, it must be asked then. What are you doing here? Why are you pursuing this? Is it a hunch?
Yeah, you could say that. Okay, maybe your cockatoo is missing.
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
Are you disrespecting the law right now?
For what it's worth, I agree. But
Okay.
cockatoos can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Okay, is Kim a cockatoo owner or whatever the fuck? What was that? Ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing? What do you mean I'm being a cockatoo? Kim?
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Okay.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
Oh shit. Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, that's another lead for my case.
Wonderful. The store is open.
The case of my missing mind. Watch her browse books.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking.
That's all for the moment. I'll let you read.
The woman before you nods and returns to her reading.
For now, of course. I'll be back. And what about you, little girl? Anything new?
Hello again, sir.
Composure. Maybe I can try this check. But first, who is that? Point to the woman browsing books.
Oh, that's Auntie Billy. She's nice if a bit distressed.
She's your aunt?
No, sir. She's a working woman who comes to look at the books a lot.
And why is she distressed?
I think she is a bad husband. Not very nice or helpful.
Not very nice. Maybe he isn't around a lot. Maybe he's missing, huh? Okay, see you. And we have a thought.
Revacholian nationhood.
Yes, best one.
The Revacholian state will be a serene place. You should get a drink. A beautiful, serene place of mystery and peace. It will not be a place for women to infect with their frailty and hysterics,
Hell no.
or where the Seminoles will be allowed to wear their pants around their ankles. All of that will go once you get a drink.
Right.
The socialist professors at the École Supérieure will be fired. The editors of Trompe le Monde will have to beg in the streets. You'll pour beer into their begging hats and laugh. You should get a beer.
Okay. Sounds great. What is this? Nationalist dialogue options. Damage. -1 morale. Oh no, I have literally no morale. Alcohol gives to physicality, fizz. Holy shit. Physique, sorry. Okay, what is this? The Revacholian state will be a serene place. Oh yeah. You should get a beer. Alright, so I'm like a nationalist drunk. Cool. Okay, so let's try the composure check on Annette. Composure here. I have lots of skill points, so let's just level it up. Hell yeah. Okay.
Hello again, sir.
Okay. I have... Okay, high chances. Let's do this.
The girl
Yo.
keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help. You can show them to me. Actually, I'd rather not deduce everything. Every time I deduce, people get hurt. No. We are a deduction machine. Okay, you can show them to me.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them.
Oh, come on.
The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
Let's be harsh to the child. You heard me. Hands up.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Ooh, you bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
She shoots you a suspicious glance. There were a few other hints. It's actually super simple for a detective such as myself. I'm very smart.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed. Want more? Bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind. You think so? Fine. Do better to do something about me. No. I have to dominate. Okay. Prove my skill.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Okay, let's go. You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you. I mean, I think that's obvious, right? Rats have been nibbling on your fingers. Child labor is in dismal working conditions. That's communist. Chewed on nails means you're recycling your body material. I don't know what the fuck that is. It is an intense dedication to the way of business. There are no riches without personal sacrifice. What the fuck? That's very capitalist. Is the recycling body material like nationalist? One thing, like, this makes me think about one thing, and that's, you know, what they did to Jewish people. What the Nazis did to the Jewish people, if you don't know. Horrifying stuff, but they did recycle their body material. I don't want to get into that. You can Google that if you're interested, but yeah, it's a horrifying thought. But yeah. Maybe let's say that. I mean, this is terrifying. Let's say that.
That is so gross.
It is though. Life is gross. So very gross.
Ew.
Same, girl. Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town.
It was okay, sir.
She's still got a rebellious streak.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
Okay. Fine. To do something about me.
You're quite sober.
She snaps back quickly.
The
Yeah?
lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Oh my god, Kim, if you want to say something, just say something, dude. Okay. Wait, how do you know I'm usually not sober?
Because you usually aren't.
Yeah. About that, maybe you could point me towards some booze. Not in front of Kim. I'm also sad and my head hurts. I'm having a grand time. You know what? Let's admit to the child that we're sad. And it hurts. Everything hurts.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
She looks you in the eye, a gleam of sympathy on her face.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow. There's something you're missing.
Oh yeah? What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar? Suggestion 8%, that's like nothing. Do I have anything for suggestion? Any clothes? Oh yeah, I do. Damn, looks swanky and funky. This classic double-breasted coat suits everyone, including you. And if you ever find yourself battling winds at the helm of a ship, then the coat's heavy fabric has got your back, even if months have left a few holes in it. Alright. Let's try
Hi,
to check.
Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
Well, fuck. Okay, I also have some points still. Maybe let's put them in suggestion. I only have like one slot. So, if this doesn't work, then whatever, right? Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Hell yeah.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
This is still low, but whatever.
You have
Well,
absolutely
shit.
no idea.
Well, shit.
Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard.
Alright, then I guess we forgot forever. Oh, what was that? I saw a thought. Oh! The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. What? Then how is it erotica? Okay, whatever. Let's keep going. Anything here? No. Okay. Let's go up. North. Or maybe I can check this out. Did I check it?
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Poor little viewer.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Alright. What about this one? I think I already checked it, right?
This coin-operated viewer is
I
facing...
think I already checked it. Forgot. Alright, let's keep going. What about the wall? Did I check the wall?
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Conceptualization, right. Do I have anything? No. Let me put back my disco jacket on. Alright. I don't think I have been here. Money and morale. I need that shit. I have only one charge. Like one slot for morale. Because I am not very moral.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
No.
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
True as well.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Her voice becomes almost inaudible. Are you sleeping right now, dumbass?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
She kisses. Alright, girl. Girl. A garden hose. This won't be of any use until the snow melts. Right. What else is here? Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. And a wall here. Another splattering of bullet holes in the wall. And this. A hat. And health. I don't think I have a hat. Wow, I look like a real life hobo. Like for real. Looks good. Nice. What else is here? These barrels are half full of rainwater. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. It's locked. What about this?
There must be another way into the building.
Oh my god. Kim! What the fuck? What was that? He's screaming in my ear. The fuck? This wasn't my audio, this was the game. Whatever. Cindy, anything new?
Hello again, officers.
No. Alright. I bet this is open, but first... Sorry, my mic fell. It's fine now. Can I get in here?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
Okay. Knock.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock again.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on. Who are you?
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
From within comes the faint sound of a broom sweeping across the concrete floor.
This is the police. This is the law. Open the door.
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
The hallway echoes with her cackle. Haha. But I'm not joking though.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
She trails off, leaving the sentence unfinished.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Right. Kim, tell her that we're real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
The lieutenant repeats dutifully.
There is no reply. Just faint sweeping sounds inside.
Alright. Let's keep going here. There's a boat. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. And this is dock reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain 33A. Alright. Your room in the Whirling isn't much bigger than this sloop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in all your life. Okay. Hello.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Oh, this is a scarf. I always thought this was like a sweater. Alright.
Good morning, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in greeting.
Joyce Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
She steps closer and holds out her hand over the railing. Okay, first, let's not be very tactful and just ask about her name. Joyce L? What does the L stand for? What is it, Death Note?
Dayton, my maiden name.
Uh-huh. Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat. What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
She's funny. Alright, shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold, like any woman I have ever met.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
Okay.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
There's a trace of irony in his voice.
What?
Mischief, even. This is a tactic.
What the fuck, Kim?
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
Oh shit. Alright.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
Okay, let's start with the with the obvious, I guess. You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Okay. She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails flutter overhead. Not a lot of people on boats here, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Uh-huh.
Technically, the neighboring Ozone and Fas Alamer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass, the 4th largest island in the world. It is not an archipelago.
Wait, I thought La Caillou was one big island, actually.
Okay, if you want to get technical, the point is we're all on islands here, and sail is still the most expedient way to get from one island to another, especially when you're in a hurry to resolve a strike.
Right. So an archipelago is like a collection of islands, right? And they all form a shape. Like, for example, Japan is an archipelago. But like an island of Cuba is not, or some shit like that. I might be very wrong. I probably am. Whatever. Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Okay.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
You tell her, Kim.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Why?
Why what? Stop thinking. Take her down.
Okay. It will come off like I'm envious, and I'm not. I swear. Why am I even thinking about this? I have police work to do? Actually, yes, I need to nail her for this. No, yeah, it will come off as if I'm envious, and I'm really not. I swear I don't care.
You're not? Okay then. Just keep on admiring the boat then. Unburdened by envy.
Damn, okay, dick sucker, I might be a little bit envious.
Of course there are. We're
Let's
on
go
an
through this
archipelago, yes,
again.
Technically, the neighboring Ozone.
I haven't...
Actually, it's for cross.
Neither is...
You need to make this lady admit.
Yes, I do.
Before you do, it would be pertinent to ask other questions. Gather more info on this boat of hers.
Okay. Does the boat have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19, because that's the type of sloop it is.
Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19-pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
So she's a fast one, huh? How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Her lips curl into a wry smile.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
It has everything to do with the boat, Kim. Shut up. Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
Okay. Let's talk about the economics of this boat you're on. Going for the kill.
Oh my, the E word. You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
Yeah. Pressimundo, class wartime, baby. No, it's a symbol of our subjugation to foreign capital. The bad kind of capital. Yeah, that's my line. Oh, fuck!
Detective, may I remind you that Mrs. Messier is a professional negotiator?
Yeah, so? He doesn't look like he thinks you'll bear your best her in a single combat.
Then what does that say? Does it say docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A?
She points to the plaque on the side of the pier.
33A? This old proletarian haunt here. As I said, plenty of people drive boats, of all social strata.
She waves at the ruin looming overhead. Fire back quick. Oh shit. Why? Rebellion Nationhood agrees. Why is that a minus? Why is that a minus? What the fuck? Know about revolution? It's the eel's heels. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this.
Your synopsis, Flesh.
Yes. This house was built before the revolution. Funny, I don't see any other eel's heels around. There doesn't seem to be much space left with this 19-pace sloop duct here. I think the third, because it points out that her boat is lavish.
Yep, that's the stuff.
Hell yeah, let's go. Good thing everyone else has tiny skiffs.
I assure you, they drove quite the hard bargain for this space. But you're right, I am a bourgeois woman, and this is my long, incredibly lightweight, interminably bourgeois boat.
Good thing you're admitting it. I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
Alright, tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
A monopoly? Who are the Other Indo tribes?
Saint-Baptiste, Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
Mm-hmm. You're in good company, it seems.
Why, thank you.
She does not register the real meaning of the remark. Okay, how much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Wow. That's it. I thought Wild Pines was supposed to be big time.
And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions.
A wave hits the sloop. She grasps the mainstay for balance. Okay.
Wild Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility.
Okay, and where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain.
Okay.
Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Mm-hmm. It probably helps to start out with a royal monopoly. Yeah. What does such a huge system want with a place like this? Let's mention the monopoly, because that's ridiculous.
You know more than you let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
Right, sure. What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all cargo in the world? That's quite the endeavor indeed. You don't keep it moving, the workers do. The company is nothing without them. Yeah, that's very communist, so we're not saying that this playthrough, okay? Yeah.
There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
And what can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Elements. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus? I will slay it.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
Let's leave it alone then.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
What is your role in this, precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labour Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
No way. She's more. She can make decisions.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Wait. She just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Right. Tell us more about this behemoth.
What can I say? The union employs a giant covered in tattoos. A racist giant. I guess that's part of their big tent organisation now.
So the strike is connected to the lynching?
Yes, I believe there is a connection. But that's a subject for later.
How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
He looks at his notes.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Wait, so they didn't have a medical plan or overtime pay before that? What the fuck kind of company is that?
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
Okay, yeah. What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
She pauses to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Cool.
Yes. Extremely. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
Okay. Alright, I don't know what to think about that. Over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. Yeah, let's be anti-communist, I guess. Oh, fuck!
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker a member of the board.
Shit, that's how I know I'm saying the right things, the nationalist things. Because I'm fucking dying every time I say it. Okay. It must be some kind of social commentary, you know what I'm saying? The game design is a commentary. It's part of it. Okay. Most of them probably don't know what that means.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
Yeah.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
An opening gambit, surely.
That's pretty funny. The workers can't be kings. The king is king. That's nationalist. I'm gonna say that. But the king is dead. Long live the workers. Sounds like an opening gambit. Yeah. The king is the king. Ah, shit!
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, but as negotiations go, it's not a swell start.
Sounds like an opening gambit.
So I hoped. But this type of opening is usually followed by a more reasonable offer. I've yet to hear one. Just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out. No, wait. The chief negotiator heard it from a man at the gates. Surely the Wild Pines Group has more effective channels of information. After all, 2,200 people are on strike. This is a big deal for them.
The scabs at the gate, did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Don't let her answer it herself.
You're right, I don't know what got into me. Let's call them strike breakers. You put them there, right?
If these strike breakers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet, at least.
It's
yet.
implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Okay, tell me about this union boss, Mr. Clare.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
She's being sarcastic. Don't take her performance literally.
That's not what you really think, right?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
He can't be that bad.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of him?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself, outside the Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
He hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
We can clearly see which side Kim is on, by the way. He's a moralist. Yeah, I can see it clearly.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
Opinion time. An effective advocate for the rights of local working men, communist, a giant leech sucking the life out of Ravachol, nationalist, that's what I'm gonna say. Basically a socialist mob. I prefer not to have an opinion on these things. Boring. Okay, yeah. Let's say the nationalist thing.
Indeed.
Oh.
And a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
Okay, so that was a capitalist thing to say. Oh shit. Never mind. One more thing. You said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Oh shit.
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
This forewoman, her name?
Her name?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence, Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name, and I don't have access to the union's files.
Eerie. Some kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Okay, so they can just fucking, like, what, kill someone? And no one cares? And the police cannot get involved because it's union matters? The fuck can it... What? How?
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need here.
Of course. How else can I help?
What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi, from Precinct 57.
The lieutenant hands her a piece of blue plastic.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Cam, don't tell her I lost it.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Don't tell her.
'Twas stolen by some artist, surely. Best to pin the blame on them. Everyone knows you can't trust artists.
Why artists all of a sudden? Why should I blame it on the artist?
Everyone knows you can't trust artists.
What?
They're nearly as bad as clowns.
What? Where is this coming from? Drama? What the fuck? Okay. Some artist types stole my badge. It was a mistake to trust them. Some damn clown stole it from me. It's a long story. Okay, yeah, let's just say a clown stole it, I guess.
You mean someone stole your badge?
I'd rather not get into it, but yes, a bunch of clowns and some arlequinos stole my badge.
Some arlequinos, you say?
Yeah.
I'm afraid what I need to tell you is anything but fun. I really need to discuss it, however, with the RCM, and I need your badge for that.
Unbelievable, sire. Even the arlequinos didn't work.
Shit. Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to that.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life and the world's. Let's not tell her that I'm a drunk. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
She sighs with confusion, and sadness even.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
Right.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Thanks, Kim.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Oh, fuck. I have a low suggestion. But whatever, let's try it.
Feelings will guide the way.
Oh no! Oh no, But madam, I need to know about this lynching. It's very important to me. It's the case I'm solving.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
You don't understand. It's not like a side case for me. This is my main thing. You have so much else. I have only this. Spread your hands. This is the entirety of my existence. Maybe let's say the first thing.
Trust me, officer, I am fully committed to resolving this impasse. This isn't some side gig for me.
Okay, I think I have to say it then.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
This boat, for example, in a home somewhere. I only have this case. Oh fuck!
Officer.
The carbon fiber hull creaks. I don't remember anything except this lynching. There's only this coast and this lynching.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
Okay. I don't think I have anything more.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
Cool.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
Like what?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it. Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Uh-oh. Excuse us for a moment, madam. I'm scared. Okay, but first I have to think, Kim.
Hey. Psst.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Wait, when did I say anything communist? Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
I mean, yes, we should all stop building love.
This conversation isn't really about love. Try to keep up, okay?
Uh-huh.
This is about the communism you've promised to build.
I did.
Word on
I
the street
didn't.
is it's going to be 10,000 times larger than any communism previously attempted.
Get
Is
the
that
fuck out
true?
of here. No. Not this playthrough. I'm sorry. I will rebuild Revachol again. And it's king. And I'm gonna be the king.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
The lieutenant's voice is hushed. How do you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Oh. I thought it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Oh shit.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
The company must have more ears on the ground. She could have known about my condition. What do you propose that we don't investigate the drug trafficking? We could just, find my badge. I mean, I'm interested in the drugs.
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate.
Hell yeah.
Otherwise, she could claim we're siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it.
Right.
What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
The company must have more ears on the ground.
I wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She's a professional, after all.
We could also find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
Okay, Kim. Party pooper.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
Right.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Okay, let's get back to her then. I guess I don't have any more morale charges, and I believe I would need it. So let me just run to the store real quick. You know? Because I don't want to die. And if every time I say something nationalist, I'm getting fucked, then, you know, I need to have some more morale charges. So let's just go to the store real quick. Let's go. Maybe I have some bottles as
The
well?
tear machine stands and your bottles clunk. Do you know?
Okay, yeah.
Wait,
not this, this.
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol
Oh,
bottles
no,
line
not
the
this.
shop wall, inviting you close. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain.
Stop.
The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
I'm in heaven. I need it all so bad. Say nothing, just take it in.
The beauty, the truth, the poetry of it all.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Know this, you will never finish your alcohol quest if you don't buy beautiful alcohol.
Okay, not this time. I misclicked. This is the medicine counter.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Okay, thank God magnesium is so cheap.
Here. Okay. Here. Okay.
I'm gonna
Here.
take...
I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better. Okay. Here.
Four.
I hope
Okay.
Saint Baptiste.
Yeah. I need it. I want it, I need it. Alright. Let's get back to Joyce. I might just cut this. Okay, we're back.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL
Meh.
and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And you want us to investigate.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
She raises her bony finger.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
The lorries.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Yeah.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
She gives you a knowing look.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
Okay, don't fall in love.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
Okay, and why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
She smiles and points towards the roundabout. It's no coincidence that lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However,
She pauses, looking to the sea.
this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue.
She looks north.
Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
What if she knew that Kim was coming, and that was all part of the plan to not let him in, right? Because she just wanted me to deal with this. Because I'm the human can opener, or whatever. What proof do you have that the Union is involved?
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
We already have some suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching. We do?
The two
Oh, yeah.
might even be connected.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
Okay. I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We will take this case, probe the drivers, and see what it yields.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Alright. She takes another long sip from her seemingly bottomless thermal cup. Alright, we'll take the task. And also, you seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in.
This reality.
She pulls her hood closer around her neck.
Yes, reality is your side case. An experimental side case.
I'm conducting a personal investigation into the world I find myself in. It's related to that medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. No time to explain, just give me the lowdown. Yeah, let's be factual about it.
Ah, yes, the episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy now that I think of it.
She puts down her thermal cup and looks at you.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
She takes a long sip of tea.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Okay, where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all?
She
smiles.
refers to your corresponding ages.
Oh, we're old, huh? We're boomer. And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock.
She looks around, her green raincoat flapping in the wind.
You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
She shrugs. Okay, tell me more about Martinez.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders.
Was she the teenager that reported seeing the Phasmid, some years ago? I remember Lena told us about like 2 cases here that it was spotted, maybe 1. But yeah, it's, she's talking about her teenager years, the reeds, boys. It's all connected.
This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
Sorry, I said you mentioned a sea. What sea is this? It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol, and the bay feeds into the ocean. Are we near the ocean? I asked. Yes, we are on an island in an ocean, the world's largest body of water, the Insulindic. Sorry, I stopped. I forgot to record again. Now it's good.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
Okay. What's the name of this island?
Caillou,
We
as
already
you
know that.
already know.
Yeah.
Imagine a pebble. A smoothed-over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the river Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
Okay, and the Martinez, and that's Martinez. What is Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
What makes it great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Okay, who built this city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
Okay, when was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
Okay, so it's not that old, right? It's kind of like the United States or Canada or some shit like that. Or the Americas in general. And why built it? Why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. the tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Okay. Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
Alright. So we're in an unimportant part of an important place.
I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about...
She points across the water where the skyscrapers rise.
A sparkle of lights on the horizon, like morning stars above the curvature of the planet.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Damn. Look to the sea.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time. There is no recognition, only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Where are we?
We are where we are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
She watches you closely as you scan the horizon.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Oh.
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality.
Right.
Might I suggest not asking them all right now?
No.
Ma'am Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
Okay. You're right, Lieutenant. I will continue later.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Okay. I guess.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
Alright, then that's it for now then.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
That's all
Of course,
for
Detective.
now.
Take care.
And that is going to be all for this episode as well. We got the thoughts, jamais vu, derealization, which is important for our icebreaker achievement that I'm trying to get this playthrough. So, let's internalize it real quick. Yeah. And yeah, I can also read this, I guess. Revachol Special Administrative Region, Lekayu, the Insulindian Ocean, Coalition Government, Insulindian Mission Command. Name after name of none of them is familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. Trevant, the Apricot Company, World Games 34. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them. Scratch at the corners. See if they peel loose. This feels like the most important of all the thoughts. The one you truly must complete. And I will. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Next episode we're gonna explore more. Maybe the building right here, the residential building. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye 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 bye.